Okay, so here we are moving on to the latest starting time. This is pretty much exactly the same as what we had, but now we have got those numbers filled in for our earliest starting time. We're now doing the latest starting time, and we do that by a thing called backward scanning. In other words, we start at the end and work our way backwards. So we have a finish time of 15. I'm going to change to red so you can actually see it. We have a finish time of 15, and that's correct. That is the latest, like using all our starting times, that is when we want the activity to finish. So we're now working backwards from there, and we go, okay, the latest finishing time or the latest starting time for that one is 15. So the finish is at 15. H takes 1. So what is the latest starting time that we can have for activity H so that we still finish at day 15? So we're always trying to work to that time, that 15. So H obviously takes 1 day, so we have to start at day 14 so that we can finish by day 15. Similarly, when we go to G, it takes 2 days. What is the latest starting time that we can start G so that we finish on day 14? So you're doing 14 minus 2, which will give you 12. Same with the next one. Now, this is where it does diverge again. So if we have a look at F, F is going to take us 1 day to do, and we want it to be done so that G can start on day 12. So what is the latest starting time? The earliest starting time is 9. But if we started on 9, we'd be finished by 10. So we would have some days up our sleeve. So if we have a look, our latest starting time for G is 12, which means we could start activity F on day 11 and still be able to start G on 12. And that's how it works. If we go up to this one up here now, we go, well, E takes 3 days. So what is the latest starting time that we can start activity E and yet still finish on day 12? So we do the 12 minus 3, gives us 9. So that would be day 9. All right. Next one. This one here is for the dummy activity. It takes 0, so it's obviously still going to be 11. We could start, that's going to be the latest starting time for that one. All right, if we head back this way now, so D, I wish I wouldn't keep doing that. For activity D, the latest starting time for that, it's going to take 2 days. The latest starting time for F is 11. So we do 11 minus 2 will give us 9. So that is the latest starting time for that. Start on day 9, 2 days, we finish day 11. So that's cool. Up the top here, we've got 8 because C takes 1 day. Then if we come down, you can see that A takes 8 days. We need it to finish by day 8. Obviously, we have to start at 0. Sorry, have to start at 0. So our latest starting time is day 0. If we started any later than that, we would not finish by day 8. On the B activity, though, our latest start time is for activity D is day 9, and B is only going to take us 6 days. So when can we start that so that we still finish it by day 9? So we do the 9 minus 6 gives us 3. And if you look at that, B, if we started on day 3 and it takes 6 days, we'll be ready by day 9. And that's what we're trying to do. So that is the process of backward scanning. You're basically working out what the latest starting time for any activity so that you still finish at the same time as the earliest possible time. So we used the forward scanning to work out the earliest start time so that we could get to the earliest finish. And then we used the backward scanning to find the latest start time for each one. In practicality, what that means is if you have got task A and B, you don't need to start task B for 3 days. So if it happens to be an activity where you have to hire extra people to do it, you can actually wait until day 3 to start it and you will still finish on time. Okay, it gives you 3 days grace, basically. All right, I hope that helps.